Greenwich Village is mostly recognized as the birthplace of the Beat Generation nowadays, but it is also the birthplace of the modern LGBT movement. The Beat Generation often wrote about open-mindedness, and some of the more well-known poets wrote about LGBT issues, so it attracted lots of young LGBT people to the area, especially considering the cheap rents. With it being illegal to serve alcohol to the LGBT community, most of the bars were mob-owned and were tipped off when police were about to conduct a raid. This was not the case on June 28th of 1969 when they were not tipped off and the police raided on a Friday night, which was the busiest night for Stonewall. Over 200 people in the bar at the time, it quickly erupted into chaos with people trying to run through the doors and windows, but they were barricaded and they were forced to get into lines and told to have their identification ready. The people that they thought were dressed in drag would be separated from everybody else and arrested. The standard procedure was that they would be forced to line up and show identification, but that did not go as planned. The trans women refused to cooperate, and people refused to get out any of their identification, so they decided to take everybody down to the station. Due to an issue with police transport, they had to wait 15 minutes. All of the patrons that were not going to be arrested were released. But instead of going back home, they stayed around and watched. And over time, more and more of a crowd began to show up. Due to the size of the crowd, the police were forced to retreat, and the rioters met at Christopher Park to discuss what had just happened and prepare for the next few nights of rioting. Although it was not the first time the LGBT population fought against the police raid, it was the first time it stuck and gave birth to the modern queer movement that supports so many of us nowadays.